8954.
Yeah, that's right, baby. We are back, and you're listening to the Original Sports Show. And I'm your host, Leopold Jeans, the Big OG, broadcasting live out here on CRN Digital Talk Radio, baby. Bighorn Productions putting it down, taking over 1 hour at a time. That's what we do on the Original Sports Show, baby. 1 hour at a time. I like that. Bump that, bump that. Day and night. Yeah. Day and night. OG Sports Show. Day and night. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, baby. Let's get back into the show here. Let's get back into the show. There's so many things going on. So many things going on we want to touch into. And there's a lot of speculation going on right now with these Jamaican sprinters, man. All right? You know what I'm saying, man? Usain Bolt having a bad start and then going and launching himself to a 9.63 100-meter sprint. The dude had a bad start. And then, like, the last 5 meters, he's like jumping, shaking her and dancing and doing the Jamaican dance, man. And he still shattered the world record. Shattered the world record that Ben Johnson, a steroid-fueled Canadian, ran a 9.79. And that was back in the day. That was when steroids were running rampant in Olympics track and field. So many things going on with that. Now, I mean, is that too fast of a time to be clean? I mean, give Usain Bolt the benefit of the doubt. The guy's a tall guy with a long gait. 6'5". His strides are totally different. He's a whole nother beast. And I say put him out, put him on a gridiron, put him at the X or Z slot, and just let him run streaks and nines all day long. Put a football helmet on him, man. Because who's going to cover him, man? Nobody. Yeah, you might be able to jam him off the line if you're a good corner, but not many defenses even do that anymore in the NFL outside of the 49ers and the Steelers. You don't see too many corners jamming too many wideouts off the line anymore because they run, different kind of defenses. And that's why you see a lot of high-scoring games in the NFL now, as a matter of fact. That's just my perspective on that. But Usain Bolt's 9.63 100-meter sprint with the bad start it brings up a lot of questions about this whole Jamaican track and field team, man. Johan Blake, man. These guys are flying, man. And they're shattering records left and right. Now, another thing could be the track. Now, everyone's saying this track is awesome. This track is like the fastest track ever. And with the modern technology, I can understand that. I can see how a few tenths of a second could be gained. Off a better track, off the technology that we have now. Look at Carmelita Jeter losing the 100 meters to Fraser Price of Jamaica by 0.3 of a second. 0.3 of a second. You know how close that is? If you're watching on YouTube or Ustream right now, that's like this. That's like this. It's like a quarter of maybe an inch difference when you're running that fast, when you're running 30, 40 miles an hour. And the sweetest thing I loved about Carmelita Jeter is that she didn't complain. She didn't go in front of the camera and say, oh, I lost by 0.3 of a second. She said, no, I got a silver medal, and I'm happy about it. And then she came out with a vengeance in that 400-meter women's relay and just put it on you. Put it on the Jamaican girls, man. You can't see us, man. Allison Felix, Tiana Madison, Bianca Knight, and Carmelita Jeter out of Bishop Montgomery High School. Y'all get all the props in the world. And I got to give a shout out to Mexico, man. All the OGs, man. Mexico won the gold in soccer, man. Orale, orale, yo. I'm going to drink some tequila, man, tonight, man. With my Mexican homeboys, man. Because they love me, man. And that's way to go, Mexico. You guys deserve it. Y'all play the best soccer anyway. Between you guys and who else plays soccer pretty good? Like Jamaica plays soccer pretty good. A lot of the, small countries play soccer pretty good because that's all they have is a ball. It's like a ball. And you kick that ball around and all of a sudden you got a game called soccer. Way to go, Mexico. Orale. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah. I told my homie Omar I would say that for Mexico. He's like, you better say something about Mexico in your sports show. And I was like, I will. I will. I love my Mexican homies. All of y'all. Yeah. Big things. Tyrann Mathieu. We were talking about that earlier today. And I do want to touch on that a little bit. Tyrann Mathieu, young man, football star extraordinaire. Bounced off the LSU football team for behavioral issues. They say he was smoking on that Keisha or whatever. He wasn't riding around with that Nina, but he was maybe smoking on that Keisha. I don't know, college dorm rooms, who knows. He's had an issue with the weed before. And, it's over. Les Miles got rid of him. And, and that goes to show no matter how great you are, you have to be held accountable for your actions, man. You do things, accountability will find its way to you. Now, is Tyrann Mathieu's career over? No. Is he going to go to the NFL? Yes. Will he be a first-round draft pick? No, probably not. Is he worthy of being a first-round draft pick? Yes. Why won't he be a first-round draft pick? Character issues. That's what happens when you go into a corporate environment. Character issues. They want to know what type of person you are. Are you a good person? Are you a bad person? Are you a vulnerable person? Are you suspect to promiscuous activity? And, Tyrann Mathieu made a mistake. And from what I understand, he's signed up. He's over at McNeese State or Louisiana Tech, one of those two schools. And the reason he's going to one of those small schools is because he won't have to wait a year to play, and he can finish his last year and then get out of college and go to the pros and do what he's supposed to do what he was born to do, which is play NFL football. Not condoning what he did in any way, shape, or form, but accountability, man. You got to be held accountable for your actions no matter what you do. All those little things you do, all those sneaky little things you do, they all come to the light. Especially when you're a public figure, and we've had this conversation before. Public figure, you don't have any privacy. There's no privacy for you. Everybody knows your business. And we're going to talk about that a little more when we come back on the Original Sports Show, baby. That's right. And I'm your host, Leopold Jeans, the Big OG, broadcasting live here on CRN Digital Talk Radio, baby. We will be back. Holla.